Hello friend, the title of today's story is Pennies, Prayers and Paupers. And in this story I'll be talking about how the Holy Spirit became my financial advisor. From giving the last 3,000 naira I had to unlocking a divine dimension in God. In this story, I want you to learn 3 striking lessons. Yes, you can learn more than that, but I want you to end this video with these 3 things. Don't forget them. The first one, true financial freedom or transformation does not start with a job or capital. It starts with obedience to the Holy Spirit. Second lesson, you need to understand that true financial transformation does not start when we surrender just our wallets, but our will to the Holy Spirit. And then the last but not the least, we need to understand that the real journey to kingdom wealth begins with radical trust and spirit-led giving. Now in John chapter 16 verse 13, it says, "Howbeit, when the Spirit of truth comes, He will guide you into all truth." And then Luke chapter 21 from verse 3 to 4, we saw how the widow cast in more than they all. Now long story cut short, how I gave my last 3,000 naira in the year 2019. Yes. I was in church a certain day and the preacher, he wanted to call for pledge. Yes, it was a youth gathering. He wanted to call for pledge and I had this money I was saving to seal the choir uniform then so I could minister in the youth program that year, 2019. I really wanted to minister with the youth in my church. So the preacher called for pledge, and before he called for the pledge, the Holy Spirit ministered to me, said I should go for the first amount the minister would mention, of which normally it would be about 500 naira because that was a youth gathering and most of us there were just students. Yeah, so I said after all, it's just 500 naira. So out of the 3,000 naira I've been saving for the uniform, the uniform was 4,000 naira. So I needed extra 1,000 naira to save up so I could get that uniform. I just told myself it's just 500 naira and I'll still have 5 left. So that was it. Only for the preacher to mention the first amount, and what he mentioned was the exact 3,000 naira I had. Yeah, I was Holy Spirit. Are you sure this was you? Are you sure this is you? Are you sure? But I just had to go out because I knew and I was sure it was the Holy Spirit's instruction. Yeah, so I went out and pledged the 3,000 naira, and the Sunday I was coming for service, I brought the whole money. That was all I had. All I had. Then even as little as how 3,000 naira was it? 3,000 naira. 1, 2, 3,000 naira. It was a very huge amount for me.